Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here with Hector Francisco Duarte. He's a professor at the University of Sonora, and I'm here to ask him a couple of questions about meetings in his job. The first one being, how frequent are meetings in your work?
We have several meetings at different types and in different formats at work. Sometimes they are related to the academia, the other types of meetings are regarding research work, and the other less frequent are the ones related to administrative work.
Okay, and how long do these meetings typically take? More or less.
Well, it varies, but usually it cannot last more than an hour because everyone has different duties to accomplish during the day.
Okay. Now, what kinds of topics are covered in these types of meetings, knowing you are a professor?
Well, as I told you before, sometimes are related to academia. There are some units where a group of professors around a specific an academic topics related to lectures, to the academic program. Those are called meetings of academia. There are other professors more related to research. That is called cuerpo académico, and those are less frequent. However, they can even last more because we have to talk about different research project where all the members of the group that is meeting actually needs to share what are the advances and if a project is already done, is accomplished or not, and about any student who is working with any of the group member, etc. And the other is about more administrative with the chairman of the department, and those usually are online, and those are less frequent and they last even less, like 20 minutes at the most.
Okay. Now, knowing this, that in those types of meetings you need some feedback, what types of formats are used in these types of meetings?
Format, what do you mean by format?
For example, we have parliamentary procedures, which are, well, more, as you said, like an academic body. I think it's the right
Term.
the right term. Thank you. And we have following an agenda, like more structured meeting, like for example, when your superiors make a more schedulized meeting, they make an agenda for when these goals or the topics of the meeting need to be discussed, or when after the topics of the meetings are discussed, when does the outcome or the desired outcome will happen, or the desired goal is achieved.
Usually, the type of meetings we have is this second type of one. However, when we use a parliamentary format, usually it's more related, not the ones that I usually I'm engaged with, but those are more when it's about the governmental body of the university.
Okay, more of
issues related to new rules within the department, new rules within the university, etc. Structural topics are the ones that we are more.
Knowing the topic of these types of meetings, how effective are these types of meetings, and what factors contribute to the effectiveness or the ineffectiveness of these types of meetings?
Well, it's an excellent question because sometimes there are professors, some office mates where that are not really happy attending different meetings because they feel that we don't get anywhere. And that depends on being, first of all, not scheduling very often those meetings first. Then having enough issues to go over. And three, the person who is directing the meeting, the one in charge of the meeting who called for the meeting, needs to be skillful enough in order for the meeting to be successful. That is, we really get there what we were called for.
Okay, you get straight to the point.
Exactly.
Well, that would be all for the interview. Thanks a lot for having us,
It
and
has been a pleasure.
see you next time.